For centuries, my dear innovators, human beings have guarded their ideas the same way monarchs guarded their thrones, with vigilance, strategy, and sometimes a little secrecy. Today, I invite you into a world very few truly understand, the hidden architecture of patents, the secrets they keep, and the quiet power they hold over nations, economies, and destinies. Now, lean in, because what I'm about to share with you is more than legal doctrine. It is the story of invention itself. Let us begin where all things begin, at the door of curiosity. Centuries ago, the great philosopher Aristotle wrote in Metaphysics that all men by nature desire to know. He understood that every thought, every spark, every whispered idea begins with a question. But in our world, the world of intellectual property, the question quickly becomes, how do I protect the answer? A patent is not merely a document. It is a fortress, a shield, and sometimes a sword. But more importantly, it is a story. The story of an idea formalized, examined, challenged, and finally endorsed by a sovereign authority. The United States Patent and Trademark Office, USPTO, calls a patent a property right granted to an inventor to exclude others from making, using, or selling the invention. But what they don't tell you, the part hidden between the lines, is that patents have personalities. Some are loud and aggressive, some are strategic and reserved, some are decoys, some are declarations of war. And every inventor who files one joins a lineage stretching back hundreds of years. A common myth, one I spent half my career dispelling, is that patents protect ideas. They do not. Ideas are much too free, much too wild, much too divine to be owned. As Aristotle taught in Organon, thought alone cannot be fixed. But an expression of thought? Ah, that can be captured. This is the first secret patents keep. A patent protects the transformation of an idea into a method, a composition, or a device. Nothing more, nothing less. Thus, the law asks three things, questions every inventor must answer. One, is it useful? The USPTO calls this the utility requirement. 2, is it new? Novelty, 35 USC, 4102. 3, is it non-obvious? A deceptively simple phrase meaning, would a skilled expert consider this an unexpected leap? If the answer is yes, then your invention is not merely a project. It is an asset. Now, let us wander into the realm of strategy, the quiet chessboard behind innovation. Look at any world power, the United States, China, Japan, South Korea, Germany. They all share one trait. Their economies thrive on patent activity. The World Intellectual Property Organization, WIPO, tracks global filings. In its 2023 report, China alone filed over 1.58 million patent applications. The United States followed with hundreds of thousands, many in AI, biotech, and pharmaceuticals. But why does this matter? Because patents can be used to block competitors, slow foreign companies, negotiate billion-dollar licensing deals, establish technological dominance, influence trade agreements. Source, YPO Global Innovation Index. Patents, my friends, are the quiet currency of global power. This is the second secret. Every patent is a geopolitical move. Every filing, every claim, every strategic jurisdiction is a step in a very long, very quiet game of global influence. Now we reveal the third secret, one that separates amateur inventors from architects of empires. The most valuable inventions are sometimes never patented. Instead, they are protected as trade secrets. The YPO Trade Secret Guide defines these as information that derives commercial value from not being generally known. Consider Coca-Cola's formula, Google's search ranking algorithm, KFC's seasoning blend, Dyson's internal manufacturing processes. None of these are patented. Why? Because patents expire. Secrets do not. To patent something is to reveal it. To keep it secret is to guard it forever. This is where your IP counsel, those of us at Lawyerfully, earn their keep, helping you know what to disclose and what must never see the light of day. Not just for patents, but other IP preservation strategies may be applicable as well. Every patent attorney knows this truth. Patents are literature, technical literature, yes, but literature nonetheless. They follow a narrative. 1. A problem exists. 2. An inventor struggles. 3. A unique solution emerges. 4. Claims define the boundaries of the invention. This narrative determines your destiny. Even the USPTO emphasizes this principle in the Manual of Patent Examining Procedure, MPEP, which shows that poorly crafted claims or vague narratives create weak patents, ones easily invalidated in litigation. But strong patents, strategically drafted, become weapons in negotiation, leverage in acquisition, credibility in fundraising, prestige in global markets. Patents tell your story to the world in a way no investor pitch ever could. Let us now transport ourselves to the late 1800s, the era of the electric wars. Thomas Edison, with his incandescent bulb patents, believed in direct current. Nikola Tesla, with his visionary alternating current system, believed in a different future. Their patents collided, their companies fought, and the entire nation watched as two men attempted to define a new technological world order. Tesla ultimately prevailed, not because he had the more famous name, but because he had the more strategic patents. Patents, not popularity, crowned the victor. So what, my brilliant creators, must you take from this? 1. File early. Your priority date, recognized globally through systems like the Patent Cooperation Treaty, PCT, can determine who owns the future. 2. Think globally, not locally. If your invention can travel the world, so should your IP protection. 3. Know when to patent and when to keep a secret. Strategy, not ego, guides IP decisions. 4. Build a portfolio, not a single patent. Strong companies protect methods, devices, designs, trademarks, trade secrets, brand assets. Your IP is an ecosystem, not a single tree. As we close our first episode together, remember this: patents are more than legal shields. They are reflections of human imagination, guardians of creativity, quiet instruments of global power, the secrets they keep, the stories they tell, and the futures they shape, belong to those wise enough to understand their language. Now, we implore you to take to the comments and write back. What are your thoughts on these secrets? Have you wondered what treasures the world of patents or trademarks or copyrights may hold for you personally? Together, we will unveil the entire world of intellectual property, one story at a time.